Hello truckers and welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. We're in Galveston, Texas. It's been a moment for me since I've been in ATS. Almost forgot where I was. And we got ourselves a load going up to Missouri. I'm trying to head north. I just updated the coast-to-coast map, which got updated a few weeks ago. And I think I was told that they did something with the Dakotas, the North and South Dakotas. But having a quick look at the map, I don't really see anything. But we're going to head up north, and if we get to the Dakotas at some point, we'll have a look around. So yeah, we're in Texas and head up to Missouri today. It's an external contract, so max speed of 65. I think going in here, now I ring a bell, I think this is where I made my delivery at the end of last, was that a stream I did last time I played this? Probably. I think so. Yeah, I think it was a stream I did when I came in here. At least that feels like that's what it was. Any traffic here? I don't think so. Actually, I think there is traffic in here. I think when I was dropping it off, or I might be thinking of another port somewhere. Oh, I see the white cone up on the left-hand side here. Is it ammonia? I think it might be ammonia I'm hauling. It was like the best contract available to me, actually, in Galveston. Oh, a little bit of damage there. But we're all set. I do got to refresh my memory on a couple things. One, let me go and actually put this in park. Just for a moment. A couple things I want to check out. So, yeah, we're anhydrous ammonia, and we're going to so we're in Galveston, going to Joplin. It's going to pay us a little over, almost $5,200. It's going to be like a 600 and some odd mile drive. 42,000 is in my bank account. Did I buy the garage in Seattle? No, I did not. So, oh no, sorry, I did. It's right up here. I did buy the garage up in Seattle. Alright, so we got ourselves a garage. Now we just need the money to buy ourselves some trucks. Alright. I could not remember. Alright, looks like Cindy's ready to rock and roll. How much does this weigh? 37,000. So that's like an average load, weight-wise. So we should get there today. I'm not really doing the drive from 6 and that 5 o'clock thing anymore. It's just driving daylight. That's what I'm down to. I mean, we're this far in the series, driving daylight. It just makes it a little bit easier. So hopefully we can get on the... Ooh, almost didn't see this barrier here. Let's just get on the road. 685 miles is what we got to go to before we get up to where we need to be. No, I don't like being parked on the railroad tracks. Don't know if a train that's an active railroad track or not, but we're going to get out of there and get on the road. Kind of happy that it's not raining first thing in the morning. I've been getting a lot of rain in the morning in ATS. I do remember that much in the last few times I played it. So I'm glad that's not happening. I've also been getting a lot of rain in playing Roadcraft. I've been enjoying Roadcraft quite a bit. And if you haven't seen it, if you kind of like SnowRunner, you may want to check out some of my Roadcraft live streams I have done. Done a few of them. A lot better than what the demo was, but that's what you would hope. A demo's just supposed to whet your appetite, but to me, the demo for Roadcraft didn't do the game justice. Just my opinion. But any hoozles. Yeah, so it's good to know that I do got the Seattle garage, so I probably need like another $120,000. And we get our first truck into that garage. And goodbye, Galveston. So if you know where Galveston is, it's kind of like on the east coast of Texas. over in the Gulf of Mexico / Gulf of America, whichever you prefer. I do feel a little rusty jumping into the truck today, because like I said, it's been a few weeks since I've done an episode. Also, doesn't help, I'm a little bit tired as I record this as well, but no excuses. We don't need that. Let's try to do this today with no fines if we can. I mean, if I can still get there by 6 p.m., that's not a bad haul. If it's mostly interstate, I think it's going to be mostly interstate until we get up to Joplin, Missouri. Of course, I always say that, and then end up taking state highways all the way up there. I'm going over the speed limit, but not a whole lot that would get me a speeding ticket. So if you're watching this video when it goes live, it should be the 1st of June. And it looks like, for those who want to know, I will not be streaming on the 2nd of June. I was kind of up in the air, but looks like now I'm not going to be back in time to stream then. So what I'm going to try to do is, well, I mean, you're seeing this, so I got this video out, apparently. I'm going to try to get an episode of Penye out for Monday, so you guys have something to watch. But I should be back streaming on Tuesday for the release of the Plains and Prairie Pack for Farming Simulator 25. Speed limit must be still 60 going through here. Am I in Houston again? Me and Houston don't get along that well. Probably should look. Am I going through? Yes, I'm going up through Dallas. So we'll follow where the signs are for Dallas. Nope, need to get over in that lane apparently. So the Cruising Missouri event is coming to a close soon, right? I think it's the 8th of June, if I remember correctly. So if you haven't got that done, you're working on it. You got about another week to go. Do you believe the community got the goal done at this point like a few weeks ago? So you just need to get your own done to get the rewards. Oh, everyone's getting off the internet. No one wants to go to Dallas with me? Guess I'm going on my own. Where did everyone go? it's like the sea parted. I was in Houston, around a whole bunch of cars, left Houston, and now I'm on my own. But of course, I will have to stop at the way station. Well, I'm not going on the bypass. I got to go on the scale. That'd be kind of interesting if every once in a while they're like, no, you can go on the bypass here. You don't really have to come to a complete stop. Well, I mean, here you don't have to come to a complete stop. You do have to slow down to about 3 to get that to activate. And speed limit, I don't follow the speed limit rules in the way station area, but I guess I'll have to now because this guy is going to get there before I can. Failed to visit the way. All right, what? All right, what step did I miss? Did I not stop it? I stopped there and I. Okay, I may have to look back on that and figure out what happened there. That's Mr. Sam Houston. We did take our picture of our truck in front of that statue a little while ago. Leave a comment down below if you... What did I do wrong at that way station? In case I forget to check when I edit the video. What the heck was that? What? Now what? What is going on? I have no idea what just happened there either. I didn't take no damage anywhere, did I? No. I don't know. And the trip just started, kind of. I mean, I've been driving for about 3 hours in game time, but in a matter of seconds, I swear I stopped at the way station. And I got a fine when I left, and then I don't know what just happened there either. But whatever just happened, I didn't take no damage. I didn't get a fine for hitting someone. I don't know. Now I'm waiting for the next thing, because you know what they say, that comes in threes, right? So I have the way station, and then whatever that was, and whatever may happen next. Was that the truck that was behind? It kind of felt like maybe a truck or a car spawned on me as I was going through it, if that makes sense. I guess it kind of figures I'm in Texas and I was in Houston, and I've had issues with that city and the state when it came out over a year and a half ago now, just about. Not this past winter, but the winter before that is when Texas came out, I think. That'll be like, what, November, December of 23? I think. Any hoozles, we'll continue. I mean, I don't... The fine for not quote-unquote stopping at the way station doesn't bother me. I just would like to know what did I do. I did say I was tired, so I may have, I don't know. Maybe I didn't slow down enough at the way station when I hit the button, and that could have been it. Anyways, Cindy's going to give me the side eye the rest of the day now after those two incidences. That's a loan payment, don't worry. That's not the third thing. Well, maybe I can count as the third thing, but that's a loan payment. We expect that to happen. And yes, I'm still paying $6,012, so yeah, I don't know how much longer I got before a few of the loans are paid off. We got 4 loans. In case you forgot at the beginning of the series. When I say the beginning of the series, I mean, that's got to be like, what, episode 10 or so before I took out a couple of loans. And since I do live streams now, it's kind of hard to say, well, we're on episode 300, so we're on day 300. It's kind of thrown that out of the loop. But somewhere around day 365, I could check the profile. That's when we know we're getting awfully close for the loan to get, a couple loans to be paid off. But I don't want to look at it. It's going to be a nice surprise one day when we look down there when the loan payment has been made. And it's not $6,012. And then we'll have like another 40 days or give or take, I don't know, something like that, before the other 2 loans might be paid off. And then, yeah, I won't have any loans whatsoever. Now, I don't plan on taking out any loans to be able to buy more trucks, to buy more garages. Those 4 loans I got, which totaled the $2 million in total, helped us really get the company going. And now we got enough drivers. We don't need a loan to expand. I've already expanded a lot more than I thought I was going to when I started this series years ago. Of course, I never expected this series to go this long, but it has become a popular series on the channel. And I have you viewers, so thank you for that. Which is great because I love playing ATS. I mean, that kind of goes without saying. I don't play games that I don't like to play, because then what's the point? I get asked that when I have live streams. Like, people ask as I'm streaming a game after about 4 or 5 hours, do you like playing the game? No, I hate it, and that's why. Games are meant to be fun. Why would you play them if you don't have fun? Games can be frustrating, but doesn't mean you're not having fun. Well, we're down to 430 miles to go, so not too bad, not too bad. Oh yes, bring in that cash. Harry P just brought in 10 grand. Good old Harry P. We've had our different views on things, being Harry, but you know what? He's not a bad driver. It's just occasionally he just forgets to take his medication once in a while. All right. Well, I mean, if I want to double make sure on this one, right? Where's the weigh station? Oh, in the... Oh, this is weird. It's one of those weird weigh stations. Well, I got a green light, so... I don't like that. That red car, I saw you at the last second in the side mirror. All right, back on I-45 northbound. work my way up through the gears once again. Let me just get the map out again. So we're in Dallas. McAllister looks like the next big town I need to go through. So, well, basically Dallas, McAllister, and then Joplin. Those are the cities I'm going through. So again, just basically heading north, because maybe I dreamed it, but I thought I was told that the Dakotas have been done over, but looking at the map, I'm not really seeing it. Again, just for those who wonder, because I do get asked every once in a while still, even though I say it many times, all the mods that I do use, you can find in the description in the video below, down below. I don't use that many. I think if you take away the paint schemes, which I haven't done one of those in a while, but I think in total I probably just use, I would say 10 at the most. And some of them I haven't used in a while. But you can find the links to all the mods I use in the description below. And just double check on them when you click on them, because the links may be to an outdated mod, because I just uploaded the, copied the link when I took the mod myself. But it's good that I double check. I didn't remember buying the Seattle garage until we checked on it, and I was like, did I buy that? I think it came back to me a little bit when I backed in my trailer at that port we were in this morning. I think I remember saying, oh, we just have just enough money to buy the garage. So again, my next goal for the company, I guess, because I've overshot how many drivers I thought I was going to have, but we're going to try to get a garage, one garage in every state. We'll just work our way towards that. So in the end, should have 48 garages when all 48 states get there. Well, we should have 49 garages. I say 49 because Colorado, we have 2 garages. I guess what I could do is I could actually start taking so we got 2 garages in Colorado. I know one's in Denver. I want to say the one's in Alamosa. I could actually, because we got the Seattle garage, I could take a couple of those drivers and relocate them up to Seattle. And then once I get them all moved, I could sell one of those garages. I don't know if I get 100% money back on that. And then I could take the money from that garage I sell and then buy another garage somewhere. Hello, Oklahoma. So we have left Texas. I am thinking when I look back, hopefully I remember when I hit the video, that first way station that I got fined for. I'm guessing I wasn't going slow enough. And I thought I was, and I just, because I did not read what the way station was telling me. And I just took off and I wasn't going slow enough. As for what happened about a minute later, where the truck looks like it went off a ramp a little bit, I'm not sure what happened on that. Just cruising along through Oklahoma. I think the city of McAllister is the next one we're kind of passing through. There's a tandem trailer. I don't mind delivering any type of trailer, but when it comes to like any tandems or articulated trailers or anything of that nature, kind of the fun part for me when making a delivery is actually getting to the delivery point and trying to get the trailer into the parking zone. I do have this skilled parking on. I think I always got it, I don't know what's called, an expert or whatever. You know how it is, you do a setting in game and you leave it there for years and you kind of forget what it's called, but I got the expert parking on to try to give us the most difficult parking spot, which you do get more experience as a driver by parking in those areas. But to me, that's sometimes part of the fun. Really chewing on these miles here. But that's what happens when you take interstate. The time goes by a little bit quicker than if you were in the city or on a country road somewhere. Is the interstate ending, or I think we might be actually entering McAllister, would be my guess. You also let me know how my voice audio is. In the past week or so, a lot of people were saying they were having a hard time hearing me, so I did some adjustments on the mic volume. So hopefully it's loud enough and hopefully not too loud. McAllister. A choo-choo train. Don't know where it is, but we heard it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Was not expecting an 18-wheeler to be doing that kind of a turn. Along with everyone else. Yeah, I think it's a kind of a good idea on my part a little bit about taking like the Alamosa garage. And the reason why I'm picking the Alamosa over Denver is Denver is going to have more choices for deliveries. So taking the Alamosa garage and moving them to another garage, so we just have one garage per state, sell that garage and take that money and purchasing another garage once I get them all moved. But let me know, because something I don't think... I can't remember ever doing it in ATS or even ETS too when I played that before ATS. Selling a garage, I don't know if I get my full money back or even... I mean, if I get 80% of the money back, that's still quite a bit. I have moved drivers around, if you remember, I don't know, like 150 episodes ago or so, when I was having problems with one garage. That's when I had the cistern tanker in the garage. All my drivers weren't doing anything, and someone said they might be fighting over the tanker, or they couldn't take the tanker. I have no idea what it was, but somehow we got that problem figured all out. And I was moving drivers around, trying to get them up and going again. Alright, so through McAllister, and now next stop is going to be Joplin, Missouri, which is going to be the southwest corner of Missouri. Would like to get back over in that right-hand lane, but there's a car over there that's going to overtake me in just a minute. Still getting there roughly around 6 p.m. in the evening. We got 200 more miles to go. Oh, the one thing I didn't check was my fuel. I just hopped in, I just logged on today and said I got to record an episode, and took off. But it looks like we're doing fine on fuel. Even if it said low fuel moving forward, I think I could get 200 miles on a tank before I run out. Maybe I'll have to find a good rest area in Joplin, Missouri. I mean, there should be one. Why are you stopping? No. Boy, I barely saw the direction light the last second. Very dim direction light. Our way back up to the gears. Set the cruise control back on. So yeah, another one to Joplin. Dino Noble is where I'm bringing it. And that company name does not really ring a bell to me, so I'm not really sure I know what I expect for a parking situation when we get there, but we'll find it. And we'll sneak it into wherever it needs to go. I'm not slowing down through this town because by the time I slow down, we'll be through the town and the speed limit will go right back up. And since I've already got a fine today, I guess it's not going to matter if I happen to get a speeding ticket. I'd rather not, but... There we go, 65, we're good. I think I'm coming up on a toll. I think we're getting off up here, next exit. Nope, not one of those where I can stay in that lane and take the next loop. We got to be over here. Slow down to about 40 for doing a loop like this. Of course, it all depends on your load, but usually about 40 miles an hour is what you can do. I want to go through this one right here. Have not really taken this part of the road before. Not that it matters too much. I got a lot of roads I have not taken before. I think I've only covered like 50% of the roads on the current map that I'm playing on. If we look at California, there's a lot of them on this profile I have not done. Of course, they have reworked California over quite a bit since I've really traveled through there a lot. We weren't there that long ago, though. Oh, that's a toll being paid. I was like, what? Oh, goody, another way station. I don't mind the way stations, but sometimes it seems like they'll constantly pull you in. Alright, we're next. Part of me wants to put the front of my truck on the scale so that driver's like way overweight. In the game, funny. Real life, not so much. Alright, down to about the last 75 miles out of almost 700 mile trip. There is a big rest area right there. It's huge. So pretty much stay in this lane, not pass any traffic. because, well, the speed limit is 70. I can only do 65, so that shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, we're under 60 miles to go, so my exit is not too far in my future. Gonna let this blue car merge out. I need to kind of... Okay, so it's not one of those exits. Good, I'll clear out that lane. .40 miles an hour. Look at that. Coasting right down perfectly. Now, since we're in Joplin, Missouri, they should have, and I think I see it on the right-hand side of my GPS screen, the underground hub where we can go in and get a load. And I'll probably end up doing that next time. But do let me know if you do play the coast-to-coast map, if I'm just misheard what people told me, but the update that the Dakotas are getting worked over, which seems kind of odd to me. But let me know what you know about the new update. I didn't read what he said the updates were. I'm just going by what was told in chat, maybe about a week ago or so. The drop-off point is right there in the GPS. Wonder if this guy's going the same... I was just saying, wonder if he's going the same location. Probably is, seeing that the road pretty much goes there and that's it. Well, at least the road I can see. Maybe he'll be taking a side road that I can't take. I guess he can go to the right. I cannot. He's going to the right. There is a rest area not far from where we are, but I kind of need some fuel. But I guess I can pick up fuel at any old time on the next drive. Water over road. Road closed ahead. Interesting. Security. So, of course, I have not been here before. Just trying to take the way it seems most logical to get around, but I think I'll go around the entire outskirts of it. Alright, Cindy, keep your eye out. It's going to be... Oh, I see it. Okay. So what I want to do is... kind of turn around here. Did you pull it far enough forward? Yes, I did. But the angle you got to back into is going to be on your blind side, which is not fun. Oh, you're turning it way too sharp. Yep. What button is my zoom button? I think it's this one. Sorry, was in full concentration mode there. There we go. Park and brake. Engine decouple. Show results now. And continue. Yeah, so what I'm thinking, as I mentioned, if I go to Company Garage Manager, if we go to Map View. So yeah, take the drivers from here and maybe move them up to Seattle, or do that later. Maybe I'll wait until they're closer and I'll buy one in New Mexico, maybe Albuquerque. That way they don't have to travel too far. Because I don't know if they have to drive. I don't know if the game simulates them driving from when they get back to Alamosa down to Albuquerque. I don't know if that's a thing or not. Or I could move them up to like Cheyenne or. I think Cheyenne's probably the best one because that's right on I-80. Probably be the best. I think that's what I'm doing there. But we're up to $77,000. We are in Joplin, Missouri. And probably next time, actually it was on the map, but we'll go down into the cave, I guess, into that hub. And we'll take a load out of there. And like I said, possibly go up to the Dakotas. So, like I said, let me know what you know about the new update to the coast-to-coast map. I mean, it doesn't look like it's been over on the map. Actually, if I go back to the map, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. If I go navigation, world map. And the reason why I say that, you can see the southern part of the coast-to-coast map, which is kind of like all this. You can see all the cities there. If we go up to the Dakotas, it doesn't look like nothing's been done. So... yeah, not too sure. Not too sure. But any hoozles, yeah, we went from Galveston, Texas up to Joplin, Missouri. And here we are. And we're probably going to get out and stretch our legs before we, me and Cindy call it a night. We'll get ready for our next drive. Like I said, maybe go up to the Dakotas and see, unless you guys tell me otherwise. And then, if it's not done over, then maybe we'll just pick a load going wherever to. Wherever I feel fancy in going on. But anyways, if you made this far in the video, congratulations. You know where the thumbs up button is. And you know where the thumbs down button is too. If you're new here, that subscribe and notification bell. Might want to think about hitting those so you don't miss out more content like this. But that's going to wrap it up for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with realistic economy. But until then, have a good one.